Your future self is silently watching every decision you make today. Most regrets don't come from what we did, but from what we were too scared to try. Discipline feels painful today, but regret hurts forever. You can't control how long you live, but you can control how well you live. Every habit you repeat writes the story of your future. Don't waste years chasing people who wouldn't spend a minute for you. It isn't found when life gets easier, it's found when you get stronger. The earlier you learn to walk alone, the sooner you stop walking in circles. Your excuses today are the chains you'll wear tomorrow. People rarely regret failing, they regret never starting. Small daily choices create the biggest differences in your future. The person you become is shaped more by your habits than your dreams. Comfort zones don't stay comfortable for long. They become prisons. You can't change the past, but you can ruin the future by living in it. The hardest battles are fought in silence, inside your own mind. A strong mindset turns obstacles into stepping stones. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. Your future is designed in the 5 minutes after you wake up. A man who doesn't control his time will be controlled by someone else. Pain is temporary, but the lessons are permanent. The wrong people will drain years from your life. The right people will add life to your years. Not everyone you lose is a loss. Respect yourself enough to walk away when respect is gone. Love doesn't hurt. Attachment to the wrong person does. Choose friends who force you to level up, not down. People who value you never make you question your worth. Silence is often the loudest answer to disrespect. Be careful who you give your time to. You never get it back. Some people are lessons, others are blessings. Energy doesn't lie. Notice who drains you and who inspires you. Success is built on the failures you were brave enough to face. Money can buy comfort, but never peace of mind. Stop chasing success. Build habits that attract it. The cost of laziness is far higher than the price of hard work. Most people quit 3 feet before gold. Discipline is the bridge between dreams and reality. You can't expect millionaire results with minimum effort. Opportunities multiply when you're prepared to take them. Hustle in silence. Let results make the noise. Your comfort today is your struggle tomorrow. Happiness begins where comparison ends. The more you chase people, the further peace runs away. Gratitude turns what you have into enough. The richest person is the one who needs the least. Peace isn't about having a perfect life, but a quiet heart. Simplicity is the ultimate luxury. Letting go isn't weakness, it's choosing peace over chaos. Your inner world creates your outer world. Slow down. Some of the best moments are missed in the rush. Happiness is not found later, it's created now. Your future self is quietly shaped by the habits you repeat in silence. The books you read, the people you surround yourself with, and the choices you make when no one is watching will one day be the loudest part of your identity. Every small decision is a vote for the person you are becoming. One of the biggest mistakes people make is thinking they have time. You don't. Life passes quietly, without asking for permission, and one day you'll wake up wishing you started sooner. Don't wait for the right moment. The right moment is the one you're living right now. Most regrets in life don't come from the mistakes we made. They come from the opportunities we were too afraid to take. The job we didn't apply for, the love we didn't confess, the risks we avoided. Fear protects you for a moment, but regret punishes you for a lifetime. Discipline is painful in the short term, but regret is unbearable in the long run. Every time you skip what you know you should do, you're borrowing comfort from today and adding suffering to your future. Discipline may feel like suffering today, but it is the silent architect of freedom tomorrow. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you're building a future where you have choices. Every time you choose comfort over discipline, you're building a future where you have none. Your future self doesn't care about the excuses you're making today. It only cares about the results. Every late night, every wasted day, every ignored opportunity. They all add up, and one day, the bill will be due. Happiness is never hidden in what you don't have. It's buried in the way you look at what you already possess. The richest people are not those with the most wealth, but those who need the least to feel complete. Gratitude is not a feeling, it is a discipline. Happiness doesn't come from getting everything you want, but from learning to enjoy what you already have. The richest people are not the ones with the most, but the ones who need the least. Not everyone who walks with you is walking for you. Some people are only present because of what you give, not because of who you are. When the benefits end, so does their loyalty. Choose wisely, because the wrong company can delay the right destiny. You'll never change your life until you change your daily habits. Success isn't a single event. It's the quiet result of small, consistent choices that no one claps for. Comfort zones are silent killers. They don't destroy you instantly. They slowly drain your potential until you forget you ever had any. The longer you stay comfortable, the smaller your life becomes. Growth feels like fear at first, but freedom afterward. Stop giving your energy to people who drain you. Some people come into your life as blessings, but others come as lessons. If they constantly take your peace, it's time to give them distance. Peace is not when life becomes easier. It is when your mind becomes stronger. Chaos outside will never end, but you can learn to quiet the storm within. The greatest power is to be unshaken when the world around you is falling apart. Your comfort zone feels safe, but it is silently killing your potential. Everything you want, success, love, peace, growth, lies just beyond what feels familiar. The longer you stay comfortable, the further your dreams slip away. Respect yourself enough to walk away when respect is no longer being given. Staying where you are not valued doesn't make you loyal, it makes you invisible. Sometimes the greatest love you can show yourself is leaving the room where love no longer exists. The most painful regrets are not about the mistakes you made, but about the chances you never took. Fear makes you wait, but waiting doesn't make life safer, it only makes it shorter. Your time is the currency of your life, and every person you spend it on is an investment. Some people give you returns in love, growth, and wisdom. Others leave you bankrupt with regret. Spend wisely, because once the time is gone, you never earn it back. Peace is not found when life becomes easy. Peace is found when you decide to stop letting everything outside you control everything inside you. Most people wait for motivation, but motivation is the child of discipline. Action always comes first. You don't get motivated to run. You run, and then you feel motivated. Stop waiting for the spark. Light the fire by starting. Stop chasing people who don't care. One day you'll realize the time you wasted on them could have been spent building yourself. Love yourself enough to walk away. Failure is never the opposite of success. It is the foundation of it. Every successful person you admire has walked through failures so painful that most would have quit. Success doesn't come to those who never fall, but to those who refuse to stay down. Most people quit not because they're incapable, but because they're impatient. They underestimate how long success takes and overestimate how much effort they've given. Stay consistent. Success always looks like failure halfway through. Pain is a teacher that no classroom can replace. Success will tell you stories, but pain will carve lessons into your soul. It teaches humility, strength, and patience, qualities no easy life could ever give you. Every friend in your life is either multiplying your energy or subtracting it. Pay attention. Who inspires you to grow? Who secretly pulls you down? Your circle is either your prison or your passport. Some people are not meant to walk your entire journey, only a chapter of it. Forcing them to stay longer than their role creates heartbreak. Appreciate their part, but don't chain them to a story they were never meant to finish. The older you get, the more you realize the most valuable things in life aren't money, cars, or status. They're health, peace, freedom, and people who truly care about you. The quality of your future is largely determined by the quality of the questions you ask yourself today. Who am I becoming? What habits am I feeding? What will this cost me long term? People who ask shallow questions live shallow lives. Stop waiting for motivation. It will not always come. What matters is discipline, because discipline works even when you don't feel like it. If you rely on motivation, you'll quit. If you build discipline, you'll win. Wealth is not measured by what you earn, but by what you keep and how peacefully you sleep. A rich man without peace is poorer than a man with little but contentment. Never trade your inner world for the outer illusion of success. Regret is a heavy weight. Most of it doesn't come from the things we did, but from the words left unsaid, the chances not taken, and the dreams abandoned because of fear. One day, everything you're stressing about right now will mean nothing. The job you lost, the people who hurt you, the failures you cried over, they'll all fade. What will remain is how you treated others, what values you stood for, and the impact you left behind. You are responsible for your peace. Protect it. That means saying no more often, cutting ties with people who drain you, and walking away from battles that don't deserve your energy. Comparison is a thief that steals not just your joy but your identity. You were not designed to live someone else's script. The more you look outward for worth, the less you see the unique path beneath your own feet. The world will not remember how many hours you worked, but it will remember how you treated people. Choose kindness. It lasts longer than any achievement. Time is the most democratic gift. Everyone gets 24 hours. The difference between those who change the world and those who remain forgotten is how they invested their hours. Every wasted day is an unpaid debt to your future self. If you're still waiting for life to get easier, you'll wait forever. The truth is, life never gets easier. You just get stronger, wiser, and more resilient. The strongest people are not those who never break, but those who break, heal, and return stronger. Brokenness is not the end. It is the soil where resilience grows. Comparison is the thief of joy. Stop looking at what others have and start appreciating what you have. Your journey is unique. Comparing paths only blinds you to your own blessings. Your legacy is written in the daily, boring, unnoticed acts of discipline and kindness. Not in one grand moment, but in thousands of small ones that no one claps for. When you're gone, people won't remember the awards you won, but the way you made them feel. Most people don't fail because they aim too high and miss. They fail because they aim too low and hit. Be bold enough to dream, and disciplined enough to follow through.